shut down my cousin's business idea. When I was 18, my uncle suddenly came into money after selling some land he'd inherited. He didn't talk about it much, but everyone noticed when he paid off loans for half the family and started investing in random projects. A couple years later, he helped my cousin Leo start a small food truck business. Leo was always working on something, but nothing ever stuck. The truck was technically in my uncle's name, but Leo ran it day to day and lived off the profits. I didn't think much of it back then because it wasn't my problem. Fast forward a few years. My uncle passed away unexpectedly, and it turned out I was named executor of his estate because I was the only one with a finance background. Most of his money was split between his kids, but the food truck and a small commercial storage unit were left under my responsibility until everything was sorted. Leo was supposed to buy the truck outright within a year or shut it down. That was the agreement in writing, signed while my uncle was still alive. Leo knew this. Everyone knew this. 3 years went by. Leo was still using the truck, still hadn't paid a cent toward buying it, and was now storing random junk in the unit that was supposed to be temporary. I was paying the insurance, the registration, and the storage fees out of the estate account, which was supposed to be closed already. Every time I brought it up, Leo said business was slow, or that he was about to land something big. I let it slide longer than I should have because he's family. Then his new girlfriend got involved. She started posting on social media about their business, talking about expansion and future locations. One afternoon, I went to the storage unit to grab some paperwork and found she'd moved her personal stuff in. There, furniture, boxes of clothes, even a mattress. When I confronted her, she told me I shouldn't be snooping and that Leo was basically running a real company now, so I should stop micromanaging. I called Leo and told him we needed to talk. He showed up defensive before I even finished explaining. He said my uncle would have wanted him to succeed, and that I was holding him back out of jealousy. That's when I told him I was done extending deadlines. I reminded him of the agreement, the unpaid fees, and the fact that none of this legally belonged to him yet. He said I was choosing paperwork over family. I told him I was choosing reality. I gave him 30 days to either buy the truck at the agreed price or shut it down and clear out the unit. He didn't argue. He just stared at me like I'd betrayed him. 2 weeks later, I found out he'd been telling relatives that I killed his dream. His mom called me crying, saying I was ruining his future. A few cousins stopped talking to me altogether. On day 29, Leo handed over the keys without saying much. The truck was emptied, the unit cleared, and the estate finally closed a month later. I heard later that he started another business idea with a friend, something completely different. As far as I know, it didn't last. Family gatherings are still awkward, but every time I think about it, I know I did exactly what I was supposed to do.